It's time for Friday Football Fever.
Pass is complete.
Touchdown.
Hi, everybody. I'm John Walls, and welcome to a rather wet week 3 of Friday Football Fever. Our Fever feature game of the week tonight, Kelly and Coweta. The Tigers ranked second in the Class 4A polls and meeting the Kelly Comets on somewhat neutral turf. That would be at Cascia Hall, where Kelly coach Tom Stockton used to ply his trade, but what a long night would be for Stockton and crew. Coweta scoring here on the option in the first quarter. The pitch to Sewanee Steele, who takes it in. It's 6-0 Coweta. Second possession of the game. Larry Noble takes it in off the left side. This time the quarterback decides to keep it and dances his way through the Comet defense for a 14-0 lead. It was 26-0 in the third quarter. Justin Edmonds goes in. That made it 38-0, but it would not be a shutout tonight. Kelly's David Decker goes in, but a convincing win for Coweta, 38-7 the final.
Defense, everything looked really good.
We played very well the first half, and that pretty well set the tone for the rest of the second half. A little bit beat up coming into the ball game, and we had some kids that had to perform for us, and they did.
So with a win tonight, Coweta now 3-0. The loss drops Kelly to 1-2. Pryor and Claremore enjoy one of the longest-running rivalries in the state. They're meeting tonight, the 75th between the two. It is not touchdown 6, but ground pound 6 that takes us there. And folks, when you're going, got to watch out for the puddle. It is dangerous driving out there. 14-0. Claremore's on the defense here. You see Pryor having some problems on the punt play. The ball goes down on the ground. They do recover it, but Claremore has the ball down on the 1-yard line. The Cruiser King turns around in time to see Josh Cantrell taking it in. Cantwell here with the score, and tonight from Lantow Field, Claremore beating the Tigers 27-6. Broken Arrow over Bartlesville 21-7. The Bruins lose a state record 25th consecutive game. It was Hartshorn over Wilburton. Cascia Hall win tonight at Beggs, and Jay a loser to Adair. Hale and Owasso. This one was at Metro Christian Stadium tonight. Some tough running here on the inside by Owasso's Vance Ramsey. The Rams would have their way as Ramsey breaking tackles. Got to bring them down, fellas. Wrap them up. The score tonight, Owasso and Robert Newton beating the Rangers 21-0. Pawhuska at Nowata. We tried to fly there tonight, but we're grounded. Nowata wasn't. They win 20-6. Claremore Sequoia over the Black Bears of Pawnee, 13-8. It was Chelsea at Barnsdall. The Dragons winning there 14-8, and Cushing shutting out Bristow 42-0. At Sapulpa tonight, the new and improved ball dry. Does it work? Well, they hung on to the football pretty well there. Let's see. This is Sapulpa and the Tahlequah Tigers, and Scooter Hamilton likes the ball dry. He goes in off the right side for a 14-0 Sapulpa lead. Tahlequah's ball, 4th and 1. Matt Hendricks finds some room around the left side to take it in, and the score from Collins Stadium, Sapulpa hangs on to beat the Tigers 14-12. Collinsville at Dewey tonight. The Bulldoggers lose to the Cards by 14, and Shakota beats Eufaula 34-16. 3-game winning streaks, they're nice, but for the Central Braves at the beginning of the season, they are almost unheard of. Central playing Oak City Star Spencer in Tulsa tonight. A win for the Braves would be 3 in a row, their best start in 42 years. Central on top 19-8 when that score. Clement Rowe, you saw him taking it in for a 5-yard run. It was 25-8 Central. Again, the Braves on the move, and cheerleaders having some fun in the rain. So were the Central Braves. Ball comes loose. The Bobcats fumble. The Braves there to pounce on it. And Central tonight wins its 3rd in a row. They actually are on their way to that win. It's 31-8 late in the 4th quarter. The Ridge Runners, the Grove at Veneta, and come away with a loss there, 43-6. It was Shoto losing at Westville, 28-27. The Kellyville Pony Express sallying up at Sperry tonight, and that was maybe the play of the night across Green Country Gridirons, trying to keep that ball dry. Sperry down, though, with the football. They trail 7-0. Quarterback Troy Little makes a nice little run. Good pickup here around the right side. Busts a tackle or two, and that will set up the first Pirate score of the night. Once again, it is Troy Little, the quarterback, takes the snap, sneaks off left guard. That made it 7-6 Kellyville, and the count tonight from Sperry, 7-6. The Pony Express hanging on for a 1-point win. Jinx at Enid. The Trojans without head coach Ron Lancaster on indefinite suspension win convincingly over his old team 30-6, and no score in on Hilldale and Fort Gibson. at La Fortune Stadium tonight. Memorial and Edison, mud everywhere. Memorial here playing some tough, running into a tough Edison defense there. That was Antoine White there with the big hit for the Eagles. Now Josh Day picking up some good yardage for Edison tonight. And the score in the middle of that mud, it was 14-0. Memorial losing to the Edison Eagles. Caney Valley at Kiefer tonight, 30-7-6. That final Kiefer a win. And the Haskell Haymakers rolling on. They're 3-0. They beat Mounds 38-8. I'll step aside for a moment. When I come back, we'll continue to feed the fever with a healthy dose of highlights. Stops coming up from McLean, Catoosa, Sand Springs, Berry Hill, Holland Hall, and Inola, the land, of course, of the Longhorns.
It's a wet night, and it's a long night. But that's all right, because we're Longhorns, and we're moving right along with Friday Football Fever!
Friday Football Fever is brought to you by Simple Simon's Pizza and your nearby friendly Dodge dealers.
As a rule, engines develop good torque only when you push hard on the accelerator. But even at idle speed, a Dodge Magnum V8 can pull not only this loaded Ram 1500, but this loaded 2500, and a loaded 3500 as well. 15 tons. That's because every Ram truck has to pull much more than its own weight, even at idle speed. That's our rule. Dodge Ram. The rules have changed.
In 30 seconds, you're going to see 10 excellent reasons to try Simple Simon's Pizza today. The Big Ten Pizza, the People Pleaser, the Calzone, the Stromboli, Alpine Sticks, Cinnamon Sticks, Dessert Pizzas, the Crowd Pleaser, Sandwiches, the Party Pack. Simple Simon's Pizza, we're making it from scratch every time.
Polo Sport, the fragrance and skin fitness line by Ralph Lauren. The Polo Sport Pack with 5 essentials. Your gift with any $35 Polo Sport fragrance purchase. Available at Dillard's.
Stop and save at Homeland's half-price sale, featuring half-off prices throughout the store, including fresh boneless beef rump roast, plus half-price savings on Kellogg's Special K, Parquet Spread, Hills Brothers Coffee, Wilson Bacon, and more. With so much at half price, you can save over $170 store-wide.
Homeland, it's a good deal, a guaranteed good deal. It's a good deal better.
Oklahoma, the TAW is back and has ordered the remaining 95 sold now. The TAW sale is at Riverside Chevrolet and Riverside Nissan.
Every car, every truck, every conversion van, new program and used must be sold.
Now!
Save up to $15,000. Get on the spot financing.
Astro or full-size conversion vans, $19,995. Nissan Pathfinders, $19,995. Maximas, $13,995. Corvettes with no money down and $495 a month. Don't miss the TAW sale to sell the remaining 95s at Riverside Chevrolet and Riverside Nissan this weekend.
Welcome back, and unfortunately the doctor is not in to treat tonight's case of Friday Football Fever. I'm John Walls, and obviously I am here, but like that good doctor, I don't make house calls. Unless that house belongs to the McLean Scots, and in that case the Fever is always ready to drop in. Tonight the Scots hosting Muskogee. The Ruffers off to a 2-0 start. McLean 0-2. This would be Muskogee's win tonight. Again, quarterback Shepley Hurd to Seth Luttrell for the touch. 34-8 Muskogee. Pouncing on top of the Scots. You see him tackle on the point after. And again, this final from Scott Stadium tonight, 42-8 Muskogee over McLean. Looking at the rest of the numbers tonight, Oologah beating Manford 14-0. That's in the third quarter. Nothing in on Henrietta and Warner. Metro Christians JV, or rather beat the Union JV last night, 35-20. And Heber and Panama playing tonight at Panama. Let's hit the ground once again. Ground pound 6 to Catoosa and East Central. East Central's Chad Billings with a 34-yard line drive field goal. That made it 3-0. Folks, when you catch a koozie in the stands, it's free. You catch one on the football field, you got to pay the price. Sean Mosby does that here. Nice little grab, but look at the stick. And the score from Catoosa, East Central leading. It is now 6-0 in the fourth quarter. Rogers at O.C. Marshall tonight, and actually tomorrow the Ropers are playing. Skiatook beats the Hominy Bucks 27-0. Locust Grove at Salina, and it's a 21-12 win for the Grove. McAllister's over Okmulgee 34-7. Glenpool at Berry Hill. The Chiefs looking for their third straight win of the season. Berry Hill's Jimmy Brown getting knocked out of bounds. Now Mike Boggs is going to take it up the middle for the touch. 7-0 Berry Hill, and the score tonight in this contest, 44-13 as the Chiefs roll on to the win. Union at Ponca City tonight, and the Redskins run to 3-0. They beat the Wildcats, Miami, and Coffeyville. No score to report there. You know, it's been a so-so start for both Bixby and Sand Springs. Each has experienced the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat this season. Tonight, win number 2 would come somebody's way. This is at Sand Springs, hosting the Spartans, and Sand Springs' Troy Hardesty breaks the tackle, and 39 yards later, he's in for the touchdown. Sand Springs leading 7-0. Now it's Bixby's turn. Steve Hackler goes in for the touch, and the score from Memorial Stadium in Sand Springs, the Spartans with a big win on the road, 17-10. Webster at Wagoner tonight. The Bulldogs over the Warriors, 19-13. Pecola leading Stigler. That's in the third, 8-6. Rolling at Poto, the Pirates win by 20, and Spiro over Salisaw, 21-7. At Holland Hall, the Dutchmen trying to remain undefeated, playing Cleveland tonight. Dutchmen led 10-0 at the half. This is the second half. Holland Hall football, Chris McCassell to Kyle Lowry before he's brought down by a host of Tigers. The Holland Hall field goal try is stuffed here, and the score from Dutchman Field. They hang on to beat the Cleveland Tigers 17-10. Edmond North was giving Stillwater a game, but the Pioneers avoid the upset and win 13-10. It is Muldrow over Stillwell, 18-0. The last stop of the night, once again, we go ground pound 6. Morris at Inola. Inola's ball, they're backed up in their own end zone, literally so. You see Jonathan Chatras there, the tackle for the safety on Patrick Vaughn. Morris gets the safety, later scored a touch, and the score from Inola tonight. The Longhorns lose to Morris, or are losing 21-0. Craig at Stroud, the number there, 18-0. Craig a winner. Tallahena over Weber's Falls. That final score 15-0. Quapaw also won 52-6 over Aston tonight. It was Waletka beating Cave Springs 26-6. Gore beat Hobart 21-0, and Cato win tonight 20-0 over Dewar. That wraps up tonight's fights under the lights. Up next, tomorrow's fun under the sun. All the Big Four in action. See you at the biggest test as the Hurricane heads for Aggie Land, and a date with the third-ranked Texas A&M Aggies.
Oklahoma. The TAW is back and has ordered the remaining 95.